So today we are reading and sharing from Sri Sri Vilapa Kusumanjali, the verse 71. Oh, Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl. Oh, Devi, goddess. When will I make a bed of jasmine flowers for you in the cottage in Madan Anandada Kunja, the grove which gives joy to Cupid, which has beautiful gates and erotic vermilion pictures hanging in it, hung with garlands made of various flowers, surrounded by humming bees. I repeat the verse. O Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl. O Devi, goddess. When will I make a bed of jasmine flowers for you in the cottage in Madan Anandada Kunja, the grove which gives joy to Cupid, which has beautiful gates and erotic vermilion pictures hanging in it, hung with garlands made of various flowers, surrounded by humming bees. Purport. When the vision of the previous verse disappears, Sri Raghunath's heart cries out in deep anguish. His heart is completely swallowed by loyalty to Sri Radha. In external consciousness, he also prays for Radha's service.
Radhe, Radhe. Dhanyavad, Gurudev, Dhanyavad all to Vaishnavas. So here immediately, Baba, I was just reading also along with the verse. So Srila Raghunath Goswami is Radhi Manjari. And when we read this verse, nobody can describe the Nikunja like a Manjari can describe the Nikunja. So this is not visible to anyone but the Manjaris. And when he's writing that there are erotic vermilion pictures hanging in the Kunja, so these pictures are not to be seen by anyone else but the Manjaris, not Lalita, not Vishaka. They cannot have entrance to this very, very secret and very, very beautiful Kunja. And then Baba immediately in line 1, he's saying, how is this possible? It's only possible by that the heart of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is swallowed by loyalty to Radha. So that means that the Manjari's exquisiteness and the Manjari's greatness is that they are so fixed to the lotus feet of Swamini. So they can describe all that what we just heard. Sashimukhi, Baba will later on explain a little bit about that. And oh Devi, one might ask, why is he calling her Devi? This is Aishwarya. Why is Raghunath Das Goswami calling Radhika Devi? But sometimes Baba is saying, the Acharyas teach us that underlying all that ocean of Madhurya is also some layer of Aishwarya, so that we don't mix up the rasa and the tattva. So it's very important to know that all goddesses, all devis are actually only mere expansions of Swamini. So sometimes the acharyas hint at that Aishwarya aspect, but only here Devi means something else. Baba will explain later. But I just found it very beautiful that Baba so immediately he comes to the point of loyalty to Radharani. So that means the Snehadik, the Radha Snehadik sadhakas that are us. We have to develop this loyalty. We have to develop this path. Thank you.
He is not satisfied with smarana or visions. He wants her directly. Even in external consciousness, he feels a deep want of Swamini. So he prays and laments as follows. From Nava Yuva Dvandva Didrikshashtakam. I desire to see the two useful jewels of Raj, the tips of whose beautiful nails are washed by waves of sweetness, of millions of matchless young golden girls and young cupids, and who are always delighted by their constant feelings of mutual love. I desire to see the two useful jewels of Raj, whose moon-like faces that are endowed with lotus-like eyes that are dizzy of erotic rasa and cast slightly roving sidelong glances, have slightly lowered out of shyness and humility, and whose desires for hearing each other's sweet words constantly increase.
Radhe. So I will continue with Tarun Babaji, what he said, how only Manjaris can describe this beautiful Nivritti Nikunja. Now we can see that only Manjaris can describe the beauty, the sweetness, loving, amorous, mutual love between Radha and Mohan or Yugala Kishore, because they are most involved in the seva of their love. Their capacity for love, their quality of love is indescribable. Even the Sakis, they cannot imagine such quality and quantity of love which have Manjaris. And Krishna also cannot imagine this kind of love. So ultimately he decided to appear not only to relish Radha Bhava, but also to relish this unlimited love which Manjaris have, and he wanted to become Radha Dasi. So only Manjaris can give this kind of descriptions in detailed way, with full emotions and proper seeing and feeling. Radhe.
Tarun Baba, you want to add something? Or?
No, we are so connected. I just wanted to say exactly the same thing. So all is said and done. So my brother, my senior brother, he already said it. So this is a wonderful example, and you can also see that the mercy of Mahaprabhu is shining through all the Goswamis, But he said that Rupa's poetry, he made the example of Srila Rupa Goswami part, that everyone should praise him and everyone should hear him. But actually, it's the same for Raghunath Das Goswami Baba. Many, many times in the purports, he praises the expertise, the artistic expertise of Raghunath Das Goswami's poetry. And when you read this, when you read these 7-8 lines, how many poetic licenses are in this, and how many metaphors, and you can now go on. Uddhava is a professor. I can say something, but it's not necessary. Everyone can see that there are so many beautiful embellishments, youthful jewels. So there's so much richness in this 6 lines that you can speak, where maybe some Rasik devotee, he can speak a week about this verse alone. So, but my brother, he put the gist together. Only the Manjaris can speak, write, and realize. Not only write, many people can write things. I can write a lot of things. But what is the realization? So Raghunath Das Goswamiji, he is Nitya Parishad, he is eternal liberated Manjari. So he can have entrance to all these beautiful, beautiful feelings. So let's continue on this. This is beautiful.
Sri Raghunatha's heart floats on the waves of prayer into the kingdom of Leelas.
Sorry to interrupt again, but this purport is really fat with instructions for the sadhakas. So here we have the entrance ticket. Baba is giving us what we have to do. Raghunatha's heart floats on the waves of prayer into the kingdom of Leelas. So how can we enter? How can we enter? Gauranga Sundara, he nicely said last time when I was there, that we can only be there when we are in Anugatya, when we don't see only me and Radha. So we always have some middle person there, maybe Guru Manjari or another Manjari. We don't see ourselves there alone. And here's one very, very deep line. The waves of prayer bring us into the Leelas. So that means, what does that mean? That waves of prayers bring us into the Leela. So that means that humility is the entrance ticket. And therefore, we are reading all these prayers. Therefore, we sing all these songs, because more or less, I think they are all prayers. So these prayers, they unshackle the chains which are around our hearts, which are confining us to this material identity. And when we read all these prayers, we have entrance. We can become qualified, so to say, by the mercy, by the Vani of the Mahajans. We can float into this kingdom of Leela. So I'm at the beginning steps like a baby, but understanding this sentence alone is so valuable and so deep, that by saying these prayers every day, Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Pakati Satma Samsara Dava Nalalita Loka, all these prayers we sing, and then we go maybe to Nitai and Goranga Bolite Habe, when can I see Vrindavan? All these prayers, what are they for? They are there to generate lopa. They are there to generate interest. They are there to generate thirst for entering. And only then, like Gauranga Sundara said, we cannot just read all these tikas and think, yes, I'm there. But it is the attitude of how we enter into the smaranam, how we enter into these pastimes. And that is with submissive, that we are humble and we pray to those who are there, to my Gurudev, to your Gurudev, Guru Manjari, your Guru Manjari, and to the ones who are writing those wonderful, wonderful poetry. So this sentence, I love it. It's so deep, because it means without these prayers, like we are in the West, we have been raised to pray before we go to sleep. So prayer was always somehow very influential in my life, but now we know what we have to pray for, not for our daily bread, but please let me come into this wonderful, wonderful association in the Nikunjas of Vrindavan. Then the daily bread is anyway there.
On the indication of the Vishakshana parrot, Tulasi takes eager Srimati along to meet Krishna in the Madana Sukada Kunja on the bank of Sri Radhakunda. Swamini forgets everything else when she remembers Shyama Sundara's happiness. The Mahajanas, great Bengali poets, sing, "Aha, just see Rai's Abhisara, her feet that are more tender than Shirisha flowers, irresistibly go astray." She is accompanied by her Sakis of similar age, dress, and ornamentation. Her graceful steps put to shame an elephant's gait, and her roaming glances defeat a hummingbird's play. Although these very tender lotus feet turn pale in the excitement, she continues to traverse over the earth's rough surface, unmoved in her determination and free from fear. In this way, Nagarimani Rai reaches the trysting Kunja. Radha Mohan's eyes rejoice when they see her like this, and he plunges within an ocean of bliss. The Kunja is beautified with different flowers, each one attracting buzzing bumblebees. The Kunja is filled with the humming of these bees. The vermilion of the erotic pictures that the manjaris have drawn has the red color of passion and helps to incite lusty feelings. This Kunja that gives joy to Cupid is situated on the northeastern side of Radhakunda and is managed by Vishaka Saki. On all four sides are champaka trees that permeate the Kunja with the fragrance of their red, green, yellow, and blue flowers. Blue, yellow, and green parrots, cuckoos, and bumblebees are singing their sweet songs there. It has 4 gates, one on each side. made of stakes with various wonderful flowers strung on them. The central yard of this kunja is studded with jewels and shines like a 16-petaled lotus flower. There are champaka trees there with fragrant flowers and blue, white, yellow, red, and green parrots. Pika birds and bees are sweetly resounding there. Radhe Radhe, I have a question because here's often now mentioned the different colors from the flowers and from the peacocks. So perhaps somebody wants to share about the different kind of colors. What are their meaning? Or Gurudev can help us to share about the subject of the different colors of the flowers and parrots. And also in the temple, we have Radha Mohan have every day different colored dresses.
Yeah, color is a very important symbol. Like if you see Indian, they have one other color. If you see European, they have a different color. By color, you can recognize. An American also different color. Nature is different. So these are, our sarup has to be. Our sarup, one is the body color, one is the cloth color, one is my age, one is my nature. So this is always we are talking about color and nature to remember my age and color and age and nature. That is Sarupavish. So how we will remember my color and how I can recognize the color. How to remember Radhika cloth color and how to remember Krishna's cloth color. How to remember the Radhika's color and what is the Krishna color. Is very deep meaning. That is the meditation. You become close, you see the color. Color, face, form, relation, feeling, this automatic come with the colors. Color is a feeling, right? So you realize it. So is our Manjari Sarup color, how to reach there, that is the color. How I am fixed in my Manjari Sarup, cloth color, and cloth means the externally and inside body color. It cannot change. Cloth I can change, but body color I cannot change. See? No possible. So my spiritual color never change. My Swami color never change. My Krishna color never change. We will recognize only by the color to them. By the dress color to them. Right? Radha. This is
So
my
wonderful. So wonderful,
this is
Gurudev.
the point to see the color. Now you see the wall color of the Taran Baba room, or this color. And what is remind you? Huh? If you are close to Radhika, It reminds to Radhika's color. If you are close to Krishna, yellow color will remind the clothes of the Krishna. Right? And Manjari color, if you have it in your Siddha Deha, body color, what you got it, and what is your cloth color. This is the major issue in our life, to live in this consciousness. Right? So how I can be there without color? Right, Tarun Baba?
Yes, Gurudev, very beautiful. Sometimes Gurudev, sometimes some, all the kunjas around Radha Kund, they have different color. One is green, one is red, one is blue, one is yellow. So the colors, they all have so much meaning. One is a white, where Radhika goes in and is not to be seen. This is also very deep meanings that the kunjas also, the color is very, very, very prominent and very deep.
But our body color and Sarup color is very important.
It's the most important. Yes.
Our Ishtadev color is more important.
Yes.
My Gurudev color is more important. If I am in our Siddha Deha, I know his spiritual body color and his dress color. Right.
Most important.
I was so much fixed with the color. I went to America. That time I am traveling, and I was fixed in color. Only I see colors, and I see the car, and car is America means half of the day you have to use your body to sit in car. No way. It's America. So when I'm sitting in car and driving, because they are driving, all Americans are driving, they cannot live in the home. This is America on the wheels. So when we are driving with my Raja or any children, only I see the color. Car color, different varieties color, and it's all coming from blue and yellow. Mixed of blue and yellow, all the colors have. Yeah, go on.
So sweet, Gurudev. Thank you for sharing. This kunja, which is covered over by Madhavi wines.
You see, the kunja also has a color. Kunja without color is not possible. If this is the kunja of the flower, it's a green color. And in the flowers are there. My kunja is Anangambuj kunja. It's all with the beautiful ornamented. But this is also kunja. Anangambuj kunja. So we have to always meditate in our, when you listen kunja, you remember your kunja. It's all reminding how to be in myself. And without living in Sarup, I'm in material body conscious. Then I see good, bad, calculation and this, that. if you want to be very happy in life, try to be in your service. That is the spiritual identity. Our false ego keep us in bodily consciousness, and our sarup keep us in my spiritual consciousness. Radha.
This kunja, which is covered over by Madhavi vines that entwine the branches of the champaka trees, shines like a palace. The door of this kunja that gives erotic joy to the divine couple is made of flowers that are surrounded by thirsty humming bees that serve as doorkeepers, making sure that no intruders will come.
Yeah.
Who can be an intruder, Gurudev? Can you share about?
Huh?
Who can be an intruder? So the humming bees are like doorkeepers, and they take care that nobody who is not supposed to be in this private,
Read
intimate.
again. Read again.
The door of this kunja that gives erotic joy to the divine couple.
Yeah. This is only this kunja, this peaceful place. Is give the erotic, the highest happiness to divine couple. Why? This is the only place they are peaceful. We are not peaceful because we want to be out of the kunja. And why we are out of kunja? Because we are not want to be fixed in my sarup. It's joy giving if I will become doorkeeper of the kunja. Like I am a chowkidar, doorkeeper of Munger Mandir. You see, I come here in this room to be a doorkeeper. I can see from window everything. Nobody listen me, but I can see as a doorkeeper. So we have to be doorkeeper of the kunja to see that this divine couple, how they become erotic happy, how they can be happy. If we are not a doorkeeper of the kunja, then I cannot see it. Right? To remind my sarup to live in the kunja of Radha Mohan, I have to be doorkeeper. I have to be in our Siddha there, right or not? Tarun Baba,
100% Gurudev. Of course.
this we have to do in sadhak deha also sadhana. What
Only,
I will
only the mantras can do that.
only when I will feel in sadhak deha, I will receive in siddha deha. So our external activities should be connected with divine. Our Ishtadev. one line was Baba is mentioned that my Gurudev gave me to serve the Ishta. So we have to follow how to serve the Ishta to Gurudev. So how to serve Guru, to follow Ishta, so I serve Gurudev, because I have to follow the instruction of Gurudev. Then I will reach that point. In the morning also Japanese are meditating, and it was very good subject of meditation. Means Guru is not a goal. The instruction of Gurudev is my goal. Teaching of Gurudev is my goal. When I say that Gurudev is my goal, kaput, then I will not find this to do. This was mistake happened to the person that Guru become Guru. Guru instruction is the Guru. Teaching of Gurudev is good, because he is the navigator of our life. What he say, sometimes he look material body, material person, but he is connected with his Gurudev and his Ishtadev. So his words cannot be like this. Because of this connection, these words also coming from Gurudev's voice. And his connectivity with his Ishtadev. Outside he will why talk? What is the business with that? She gave me 1,000 rupees, keep it in the taxi account. Keep it.
Gurudev, I also think, like, I was now so inspired by what you said that, you know, the intruders, the hummingbirds, they are the doorkeepers. So you said we should be doorkeepers. So I feel it works on two ways. Of course, in the Siddha Rupa, we are the manjaris who take care that nobody can enter the kunja. But like you said, we have to also be the doorkeeper of ourselves. So we have to get out all these things which are distracting us from being in our Svarupa away. So we have to also take care that these things don't influence us. So we have to be our own doorkeeper also, that we can be in our Svarup and we can think about the Svarup. So all these unwanted things in the mind, they should go out. So it works on both, Sadak and Siddha Deha.
Unminded thing, if you watch, is nothing, our falsehood. Wrong recognition is our different direction of walking. And why we do this? Because of the old practice coming from so many lives in my life. I try to improve, but we catch by the ignorance of my falsehood. This is the only thing.
Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Gurudev. Hello everyone. Just want to follow on this nice observation of Tarun Baba. everything in spiritual world is an embodiment of emotional states, different bhav. And where we can go in Vraj Leela is decided by what bhav we have, what mood we're in, what feelings we're carrying. And the ones that can be most close in Vraj to the loving couple are the ones with Manjari Bhav, of course, the highest, purest, most active kind of love. And the intruders that are being kept away, these are the ones that have different bhav, or maybe less pure bhav. So the gatekeeping that's going on, like Tarun Baba said, is in the soul. The gatekeeper at Mangar Mandir is a very lovely example, but the gatekeeping is within our soul. What kind of pure form of love are we able to have in our consciousness? This is the entry ticket to the Kunj.
Jai Ho.
Yeah.
Very wonderful.
My Uddhavji is great. He's so merciful. And when I see him first time, I know that he will be a big preacher. And I say, forecast him, that you come in and you will see yourself. Everybody will start loving. You know, he started giving Bhagavad Gita class. He said, who will come to listen to me? And more people are attending his Bhagavad class, Gita class.
Guru Kripa only. Dear Dandavat.
One Anandas Babaji, disciple, I don't know what his name, Sadhu Maharaj or what is Maharaj. What he do, you know, he give nice class and many disciples. But I don't like his class. Why?
Sachinandan Das.
I don't like his classes because he never talked about the one line of Anandas Babaji. So I now feel his Baba Parampara is there. And he used his word and it's so bogus to me that is no feeling coming there. So Manjari Bhav is a different sadhana. Is unknown to before, unknown to the Vedas. How I can know this? Only we have to follow some Rasik who practice already. And how he can get it that is the only way to get it. It is hidden to the Vedas. There is nowhere. Before Mahaprabhu come, it was no place. Can you show me? Any place is written about Manjari Bhav. This is the invention of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was never happened and it will never happen now, after. It happens by the grace of Chaitanya. You cannot find any place. Only when you go in their words, it will automatic realization will. You sit with them, with the Rasik Bhakta, you will feel it. If you don't like, you will keep distance with that.
The door of this kunja that gives erotic joy to the divine couple is made of flowers that are surrounded by thirsty humming bees that serve as doorkeepers, making sure that no intruders will come.
Again, doorkeeper, read this line.
The door of this kunja that gives erotic joy to the divine couple is made of flowers that are surrounded by thirsty humming bees that serve as doorkeepers, making sure that no intruders will come.
Wow.
Because Gurudev, it's very intimate kunja where the erotic pastimes take place of Radha and Mohan. So only the manjaris are allowed. And also the manjaris are the doorkeepers to watch that nobody else can come in. Or?
Right. One thing incidentally is mentioned that humming bees become doorkeeper. Means Krishna is doorkeeper and manjaris are also doorkeeper. Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna is in Mahaprabhu. And this Mahaprabhu, this Krishna want to radish the mood of Radhika, so he becomes Krishna want to be Manjari to receive the mood of, as a Krishna, he cannot feel that mood without becoming Manjari.
Video.
Oh, Radhika, Radhe, Radha Priya. She is my disciple, right? Russian lady. Open, what is her? Emma. Radhe, Radhe. Open, go and check.
I think my Yoga Shakti, maybe continue reading.
Read.
Yes. They're humming. So the humming is like the ringing of bell during battle. Ram Kripa Rose is saying yes.
My dear.
I love,
We were surprised.
I love,
We were surprised. We were surprised.
Love,
No
love.
problem. My.
I'm sorry for this.
Sorry, don't worry. No.
So thank you for darshan of your sweet baby girl.
We come back.
Yes, come back soon.
Please, she can listen a lot.
So their humming is like the ringing of bells during the battle. Cupid's battle fought by the Yugala Kishora.
Radha.
Vishaka has placed her disciple friend Manjumukhi in charge of this kunja. This Madana Sukada kunja, which is situated on the bank of Sri Radha Kunda, the very form of Prema Rasa, always inundates Sri Sri Radha and Krishna in a flood of Vihara Rasa, the nectar of their amorous pastimes.
Yes.
Shyam is waiting for Swamini in the kunja, eagerly looking down the road for Swamini to come. Sometimes he comes outside and looks if he can see her coming over the pathways. His heart is startled with joy when he hears the dry leaves falling from the trees, because it makes him think that his beloved is coming.
My God.
Suddenly, the bank of Radhakunda becomes illuminated by a golden splendor. Shyam comes out of the kunja. There is no limit to his eagerness. In the distance, he sees a golden effulgent form approaching, which he has never seen before, and he thinks to himself. From Govinda Lilamrita 8. Is this the family deity of luster? The goddess of youthful beauty? The opulence of sweetness personified? A flood of natural beauty? Or a river of bliss? Is it the source of a stream of nectar? Or is it my beloved who is coming here to delight my senses? Passionate Radhika is also amazed to behold the sweet form of Shyam. Is it he for whom she has come here so eagerly? Or is it someone else? She sings to herself. Is this Cupid? No, because Cupid has no body. Is it a nectar ocean of spiritual flavor? No, because an ocean is limitless. Is it then an excellent blossoming tree of love from heaven? No, because a tree does not move. Is it then maybe my beloved, whom I am desiring for so long? Could I be so fortunate? Perhaps somebody wants to share about this sweet nectar.
Here we can see that this love is so astonishing that, Krishna says to himself, or he even thinks to himself when he sees this golden light appear coming into Radhakund's banks, that he thinks, I have never seen this before. So the love of Radha and Krishna is so amazing that each moment seems to be new for them, full of anurag. And the same then happens to Radhika. Both become completely bewildered, and both are thinking, is this my beloved? Is this my beloved? And so this Yoga Maya arrangement, they are so much bewildered that they love each other anew. Every second is new. So this is what Rupa Goswami is calling rasa, this astonishment that everything is new and everything is so beautiful. It's never like in the material world, it's getting boring and it's getting stale and old. But every second in the spiritual world is amazing and astonishing. So I find this very, very beautiful. This is this quality of love we are missing here. So that is our goal, to go there and be part of that, a support of that.
He's not seen it before because he is not seen before. He is not truly seen before he saw through Radha's eyes by the mercy of Mahaprabhu. So now he has Radha eyes and he can see and feel and understand. What Gurudev said once, he has real eyes. He's realized he has real eyes now. He can see the trueness of prema.
After eager Radha and Krishna meet and embrace each other, Tulasi seats them on a jewel throne on the courtyard of the Kunja. Understanding their feelings, Tulasi had entered the Kunja and had prepared a bed of jasmine flowers there. Although it is summer, all other 5 seasons stand by to serve whenever necessary. Time, the sky, the wind, the sun, and the moon all stand by to serve the Leela. There is no dead matter in Raj whatsoever. Everything and everyone serves the Leela. This is also very, very sweet. When I read this, I was thinking, oh, wow. Yeah, so everybody is important. So even the unmoving things that we call dead matter, they're so important. So everybody has his sweet, sweet role to increase Radha Mohan's love and to make the Leela even more beautiful.
And you see here the seasons are coming by the seasons itself. So there is no change. Spring will come, and then summer will come, and then autumn will come, and then winter will come. But in the spiritual world, the seasons serve the divine couple, so they are there whenever they want. So there are bowers and there are forest parts where there is rain. You see, there is all things eternally present. So there is no coming and going of the seasons. So even the seasons, like Baba is saying here, they serve the divine couple in all their capacity. So this is most astonishing.
Yeah, it is said there is no dead matter in Vraja. Actually, everything is Chintamani. Everything is made from this eternal Shakti. We call it Sandhini Shakti or Chit. Everything is eternal. And what does it mean to be eternal? It means to be conscious. all the time, all different moving or unmoving living beings in Vrindavana are conscious. They have different bhavs, but they are conscious, and by the Yoga Maya arrangement, they are engaged in the seva according to the desire of Yugala Kishore.
Yeah.
So Baba is very nicely say, time is serving, sky is serving,
Season is serving.
wind is serving,
Well,
sun is serving, moon, everything is serving according to the desire. If Radha and Mohan wants suddenly some desire appears in them, then snow starts. Because everyone in Vrindavan is full of natural love. And the nature of natural love is to give the pleasure to Yugala Kishore in one or another way. So this is not Aishwarya, this is not mystic powers of the wind, of the sun. No, this is their natural love. So only natural love can serve natural love. And only someone who is flowing in this mellow can really relish it. And Yoga Maya actually is doing everything. So all these elements, wind, sun, moon, trees, living beings, trees, they are actually stimulating, like Udipan, they are stimulating these loving pastimes. Vrindavan is the place which is stimulating natural love between Yugala Kishore. This kind of love cannot be stimulated in any other place to such intensity. Purity, and especially Parakya Bhava, cannot be stimulated in other places, only in Vrindavan. So all these living beings, conscious beings, eternal beings, moving or unmoving, are actually there to serve and stimulate even more and more and more. Always, like Tarunji said, always new, always new. Because everything is stimulating loving couple.
And like Gurudev said, that only the manjaris can have the role here. Baba is saying, understanding their feelings, Tulasi had entered the kunj and had prepared the flower bed. So only the manjaris, without any telling, without any word, Tulasi Manjari, she knows exactly what the divine couple is feeling, so she prepares everything in advance. So this means they are so close, they are so in one, they are so one, Manjaris with Swamini, that they know what the next step in the Leela is. So she already has prepared everything. That is only possible for us to read by the mercy of Mahaprabhu. Otherwise, we would never have any conception of this, how the play, how the Leela is unfolding, what is prepared by whom. So we have now entrance in something which was never ever given before. So we have to be followers of that Staiba of Tulsi Manjari, who knows in advance by telepathy, she knows exactly what is the next step in the Leela, and so she does it without that. The Radhika has not to tell her anything, she knows it.
Yes. And it's only possible for us sadhakas to enter in this Nikunja Seva by the mercy. Raghunath, he is aware that only by mercy of Rupa he can enter in Vraj and enter in Nikunja Seva. And yesterday we were reading verse 14. Kishori was reading us. She likes very much this verse. When Raghunath is praising, glorifying Rupa Manjari. And since Rupa Manjari enlightened my eyes, enlightened my heart, I could see Vraja, and then strong desire to put red luck on your lotus feet appear in my heart. So to really be in Kunja, at least with the mind and heart, and like Gurudev is saying, with spiritual identity, we need the mercy. We need the mercy of those who are already there, who are already situated in that place. And also we need the mercy of Kunja. Because Kunja is also conscious. It's not park with beautiful flowers and so. No, Kunja is breathing. Kunja is loving. Kunja is existing. Kunja is conscious. And when Baba is describing here how Kunja is looking like, he's giving us hints for our own bhajan. And maybe by the mercy of Guru and Kunja, Vraja Raja, dust of that Kunja, maybe I can get some little short glimpse in my heart. So this is, Tarunji said, this is really value. Golden words, Mahavani. And we should adore these words. We should become addicted to these words.
One thing you remember, Mahaprabhu Unnatujjal Samarpitam Unnatujjal Rasa Bhakti Shriya. This is sloka. You remember? Anyone?
I never can remember this shloka. It's too complicated for me, Gurudev. But I know this verse, this part.
Only I know, but I want to say this.
Yes.
Samarpitam. Only this is coming to my heart now. Mahaprabhu is Samarpitam. Samarpitam means he showed to us, he gave to us. Samarpitam means he opened this fact to us. Every day in our temple is happening this sloka. I cannot remember in this age.
Gurudev, I can read for you if you want.
Read slowly.
Arnapita charim chirat. Arunaya vatirna kalaho. Samarpitum
Samarpitam means Mahaprabhu is offered to us, to the Jiva. He opened this fact. Samarpitam means he surrendered to this. He opened this fact. It was never before. Unnat Ujjal Rasa is only Manjari Bhav. Krishna, he himself become Manjari to take the mood of Radhika. This is Samarpitam. He offered himself to be a Manjari, Krishna, to know the feeling of Radhika. As a Krishna, he cannot understand that. He cannot serve what Manjari can do. He samarpitam. Krishna surrendered to him. Mahaprabhu said, I offer to you. I give to you. I surrender to you. This bhav, unnatu jal rasa. Bhakti Shriyam. Bhakti Shriyam is highest in bhakti.
There is no dead matter in Vraja whatsoever. Everything and everyone serves the Leela. For instance, when Shyamasundara opens the door of his Chandra Chalika turret, he sees the full moon shining like the face of the goddess of fortune, reminding him of Radhika, Rama Nanabam. Eagerly, he plays his flute beneath the Vamshivata tree and dances the rasa with the gopis for the duration of a night of Brahma, millions of years. For the cowherders and the women of Raj, this was just 12 hours. What a service of time! Tulasi has covered the bed, which she made of the petals of jasmine flowers, with a thin sheet, so that it will not fall apart while Radha and Mohan make love there. It is a single bed with a single pillow, also made of fresh flower petals. Why a single pillow? This is also a very, very sweet picture. That they have a small bed for two of them, so that they have to be very close to each other, cuddling, and one pillow, so that our Radha can take her Mohan as her pillow. That she can lie on his chest and in his arm. It's really sweet. So the Manjari did this out of with the purpose. She knew exactly what she is doing, why she's doing this, preparing just one single small bed and one pillow.
So we can see here paraphernalia for worshipping, loving pastimes of Radha Mohan. Main paraphernalia is a bed with one pillow. So this is the way which is helping devotees to meditate on one bed with one pillow, and Radha Mohan who are exchanging their loving pastimes there. So this is paraphernalia for worshipping. And I remember a few years ago, Gurudev, on one sharing in the cave, he said, if you don't have a bed with one pillow in your altar, then this is not the altar of Radha Krishna. You must have the bed with one pillow, not two pillows, like Ma Yoga Shakti explained why. So this is everything has own purpose and everything is paraphernalia for someone who is Seva Rupaya or Prema Pujarini. Those who are Prema Pujarinis, they know these secrets, and they are very kind to us who are covered, actually, that reveal us these kind of secrets. And we should meditate. What should we do? Only meditate on that sweetness. Radha.
Why a single pillow? That will be understood when the Yugala Kishora lies down there. The picture of that pastime had appeared in the Manjari's mind beforehand. She will take the Yugala Kishora to that bed. Cupid gives joy to the Yugala here. Therefore, this place is called Madana Sukada Kunja. Tulasi takes Shyam and Swamini into the Kunja. And when she comes outside, she calls Swamini Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl. The moon with spots on his surface is called Shashi. Why did Tulasi compare Swamini's spotless moon-like face with the stained globe of the moon? When Tulasi goes to make the bed, Swamini casts a glance at Shyam's face in such a way that Shyam becomes greedy and kisses her eye. And this leaves a black stain of eyeliner on Shyam's lip. Seeing this, Swamini smirks, making her cheeks blossom with it. Greatly attracted to the beauty of that cheek, Nagara kisses it once more and thus leaves a stain of kajal on it. And that's why Swamini is addressed as Shashimukhi, or stained moon face, in this verse. Somebody wants to share about this sweet Leela?
I just don't want to share because it's nice to meditate, but I just want to say how this bed actually is not making altar. This bed is making a kunja. Without bed, it is altar. But the bed is present for the afternoon time, for the evening time. Then the home becomes kunja.
Yeah.
The home is not a temple. Home is for Lakshmi Narayan. Home is not an ashram. Home is not my home. Home is a kunja, which is allowing me to be made servant for this beautiful Radha Mohan, loving, passionate couple.
Yeah.
That's it.
I want to kiss you. So nicely you are telling. They are beautiful.
Nagara kisses it once more and thus leaves a stain of kajal on it. And that's why Swamini is addressed as Shashimukhi, or stained moon face, in this verse. As soon as Tulasi stretches out her hand to take Shyama Swamini into the kunja, she doesn't catch anything anymore. The vision has stopped, so she anxiously prays. In topmost bliss, I pick different flowers and carefully make garlands of them that are enjoyed by bees to decorate the gates of the kunja with. With lines of kumkuma, I draw a whole gallery of erotic pictures to beautify the gate of the kunja with. When will I make a bed of jasmines on a jeweled bedstead in a wonderfully opulent jeweled temple in the abode that gives joy to Cupid? This is my desire. O moon-faced Radhe, Raghunatha Dasa prays, will you fulfill this desire of mine? Here ends the verse 71 from Sri Sri Vilapa Kusumanjali. I can repeat the verse perhaps one last time. O Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl, O Devi, goddess, when will I make a bed of jasmine flowers for you in the cottage in Madan Anandara Kunja, the grove which gives joy to Cupid, which has beautiful gates and erotic vermilion pictures hanging in it, hung with garlands made of various flowers, surrounded by hummingbees. Jai Shri Radhe.
Jai Shri. Today is Mahatma Ji birthday. Mahatma Ji birthday. Happy birthday.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday
To you.
to Happy birthday,
dear Mahatma.
Happy
birthday to you.
To you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Dear
Mahatma.
Mahatma.
Happy birthday to you.
Pizza.
Darling.
Oh, welcome.
Pizza.
Welcome.
Darling.
4-5 pizza they are making. Thank you, my dear. So nice.